Here I am drawing Ashton Anchors from Draw Ashton's second story. I wanted to push my boundaries and comfort zone by drawing a dynamic pose. I hope that I can accomplish that. Hi everyone, and welcome to Jimmy Dragon Studios. I'm Jimmy Dragon. A couple of weeks ago when I was starting my drawings of Disney characters, one of my best friends came to me and gave me the idea that I should draw Ashton Anchors from Draw Ashton's second story. He posted and tagged the image of Ashton to my Instagram feed, and he felt that I should try and draw him next. I was really intrigued by the character design, so I figured I would give it a go. In all honesty, I have never played a Draw Ashton game. I have seen it played, my friend played a few of these games, however I have never touched the series. I had to do some research for this drawing. I didn't know anything about the game or the character. Off to Google to see some pictures and to get a quick history about what I'm getting into. In my quick research of Ashton Anchors, I was even more intrigued about him when I discovered that he was cursed with these dragon heads that popped out behind him. Here's a quote from the Draw Ashton wiki that I found. Ashton is an unlucky swordsman haunted by a double-headed dragon that merged with his body called Creepy and Weepy, Gyro and Urim in the second story, in an accident caused by meeting Claude and Rena. Ashton is first seen by the party in the Salva mines, fighting the two-headed dragon. Since Claude and Rena can't actually help Ashton fight in the small narrow cave, they decide to cheer him on instead. However, their cheering distracts Ashton, who turns around and tells the two of them to be quiet. At this instant, the weakened dragon attacks Ashton, but instead of hurting him, it fuses onto his back. Ashton is at first confused about where the dragon went and why Claude and Rena look so concerned, until he realizes that the dragon's heads are over his shoulders. I kind of find this hilarious and thought that I might have some fun drawing this character. In my other research in finding out more ways of drawing him, I noticed that a lot of the drawings of him are simple standing poses. A lot of them are very stiff looking and not showing much movement for someone who is supposed to be a swordsman. That got me thinking, maybe I should do something that is more dynamic of a pose, something with more movement. So I started to look online for more poses of people dual-wielding swords in more fluid poses. I found a few of them. I thought they would be interesting. However, they weren't doing it for me. I then came across some 3D poses. I thought that they looked better. Then I came across one I was going to use, the one you see me drawing right now. I thought that this would be the one. When it came time for me to draw this drawing, I realized that this one was going to be difficult to replicate. Instead of starting with a sketch on paper, I opted for my drawing tablet for the sketch process. This way I could sketch and erase as much as I want and not have to worry about destroying the sketch paper. I feel that the sketching was going along pretty well on the drawing. I decided to flesh out the details more and more the longer I went. I did a more refined line art version that is in digital format. I think it came out pretty well. Maybe you would like a downloadable version that you could color. I'm not sure how I can offer that, but I will look into it if there is a demand for it. Also, if you feel that you are getting value from this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this in the future. Okay, I decided to get off the digital format and move over to more analog means of doing the art. I went to my drawing table with my Bristol paper and I transferred it over using my light tablet that I have. In case you are wondering, these are really cheap. I got mine off Amazon a while back ago for $40 for I think it's an A4 size. I made sure it could fit a 9x12 piece of paper onto it. Anyway, it went down smoothly and the inks too. As usual, it was nice to ink. I'm not going to touch too much on the inks. I have in the past. It's my favorite part of doing my artwork, so I feel that it went pretty smoothly. Coloring, I went with my Copic markers. They are my go-to coloring choice. With this one, I had to do some layering with the marker colors. I went over with a light purple first, and then I washed it over with the cool grays I have to give it the look that Ashton has. This process also went smoothly without any issues. Honestly, the biggest issue I had was the pose drawing. That was the tough part of this drawing. To tell you the truth, I felt that I could have done better. Maybe I should have done a couple of versions of this one. Practice the pose a few times so I can get the feel of it. In the end, I feel that I made the movement of the pose a little stiff myself. I was also having a really hard time getting that back foot to look right. I think it was the style of Ashton's boots that were throwing me off. I don't really know. Overall, I felt that the drawing is good. It's not quite the winner I was hoping for, but in the end, I'm happy with it. I do like it. As I say, drawing should be fun and not a chore. Just have fun doing it. If you want to see another drawing where I had fun doing it, be sure to check out this video right here.